Is this the speaker Alexa should always have been in? Let's find out. Dave Taylor here, and I'm looking at another voice-activated speaker system. This is the Sonos One, and it actually is basically the Sonos Play One, but they added Alexa. So it's a little redesigned and stuff. But here's the thing, it sounds amazing. It is a little bit of a work in progress, but boy, this sounds really good. Let's give it a super quick whirl, and I'm going to do that. Alexa, resume. Hopefully. So I can only play a little bit of this because of licensing rights, but there's a full and rich sound here that just doesn't exist on any of the other voice-activated speakers in the market. Alexa, pause. Alexa, volume down. Alexa, what's the weather?
Right now in Boulder, it's 46 degrees with clear skies and sun. Today's forecast has clouds and showers, with a high of 60 degrees and a low of 38 degrees.
Well, there you go. But even with the voice-activated system, and I'm going to actually mute it so we don't get into arguments. Easily done with a button right on the top, which is good to know. But even just with the voice system, boy, this sounds better than the Echo does, the second generation Echo does, the Google Home does, any of the devices that are out there that are freestanding individual voice-activated speakers. Sonos has them all beat. But let me actually take a little side road and show you the box it came in, because this is pretty fantastic. This is like a treasure chest, right? So you open it up. Very nice. You pull out the actual box, and this is the box that the Sonos comes in. And then you have this, which I don't really know. I don't know if this is how you would get it if you bought it from someone like Best Buy, but it's a really big box, so we'll just put it aside. Thump. So here's our box, Sonos, and here's the actual speaker, and let me tell you a little bit about it. So it's 6.5 inches tall, and it's 4.5 inches wide around. You can see it's the same front and side. Let's make sure it's muted. And there is a microphone on the top that lets you mute it, and then there are 3 very subtle buttons on the top for volume down, volume up, and pause play. I don't know why volume up and volume down look exactly the same. Maybe there should be some differentiation, whatever. There's a little light that if I turn this on, Alexa, cancel. So you can see the light gives you some feedback on what's going on, which is nice. And then really it's just a big substantial speaker. On the back there is a pairing button. You can get 2 of these, and when you pair them, automatically they become left and right channels, which is very nice. Unfortunately, it won't pair with any other Sonos speaker, so you don't get that benefit if you have a Play One and you want to upgrade to a Sonos one. They don't actually seem to know each other. I'm not sure why that happened, but that's how they've set it up. And there's an Ethernet plug, so if you want to really have this be on your wired network instead of wireless network, then you can do that. And that's pretty much all there is. There's a very unique and funky power plug on the bottom, and it goes right into a wall. There's no big bulky transformer. Nice job in integrating that, Sonos, thank you. And then on the sides, there are actually 6 microphones, and so it has directional microphones, and as you saw when I was playing the music and talked to it, it can hear you talking even when there's music playing, so that's really nice. Now, a lot of people have complained that this first generation, first release of the Sonos One is missing tons of features. It's not. It's missing some features which will be into the system hopefully in the next few months. But I will tell you that right now, out of the box, once you set it up with both the Sonos app and the Alexa app, a little tedious, then you can actually play music from Amazon Prime Music, from Pandora, from iHeartRadio, from SiriusXM. There's a lot of sources you can use. It does not, curiously, work with Spotify right now. Now, rumor is that should be implemented by the middle of December. We'll see how that goes. But it's confusing because Sonos has a relationship with Spotify and Amazon has a relationship with Spotify. Both of them work. But the Sonos one, as of yet, doesn't actually work with Spotify. It also has some limitations, and these are apparently limitations with how Alexa is working with third-party speakers, but you can't make this part of like a smart home group. So what we have is we have all our different Amazon Echo products all in the same group, so we can push music out to everything simultaneously, except for this guy. This guy, it does not see, which is really kind of frustrating. It also has no Bluetooth support, unlike the Google Home, unlike the Amazon Echo, so that's a little disappointing, worth knowing. But honestly, if you're going to get something like this, using it as a Bluetooth speaker might not be an optimal use of this particular device. Now, let's see. It does support a variety of other Sonos-based music streaming services through the Sonos app. So if you're a fan of Tidal, you can still get to it. You have to use the Sonos app instead of Alexa. Stop. And that means, see, I told you this would happen. And that means that you won't get the voice controls that actually will work in a sophisticated manner. Bit of a drag, but at the same time, you still get all the Alexa functionality. Cancel. I have to mute this. I'm telling you, it's going to drive me crazy. You get all the functionality of the Alexa feature set, minus a couple of bits and pieces that I think will show up early in 2018. And one of the things that Sonos recommends when you are first getting it, that you set it up with something they call TruePlay. And TruePlay is pretty cool. It runs music out of your speaker, and then you walk around with your phone and it samples in your room and figures out a sound configuration that'll work best for where you put this speaker. Now, I haven't done this yet because I tend to move all my devices around a lot, but that could be really great to get perfect sound. And coming in 2018 with the Sonos one is it will support Apple Airplay 2. It's apparently a new generation of Airplay coming out. And it will work as a Google Assistant, which means that this will also work as a Google Home. And obviously it works as an Amazon Echo, and it will work as an Apple Home Play, whatever they call their Siri-powered speaker device that isn't yet on the market. This will actually function for all of those. Pretty nice. And as I said, it has fantastic sound. This is really nice sound. Stop. It's driving me slightly crazy, but hey, it still has really good sound, and that's really why you get this. It's pretty expensive. I'll get back to the price in a second, but it's just a full, lush, rich sound. It gets super loud. You can really fill a room with this. And of course, if you have two and they're paired, it's going to be a really nice stereo separation. But even without that, this is such a nice way. This would be so great for a dorm room if you want to actually have loud party music that sounds good. You know, for an office, for a smaller apartment or condo, or just for your bedroom. This could work really, really well. So, not much else to talk about. It comes in black or white. Before I get to the price though, let me ask two favors of you. Number one, do me a favor and click the subscribe button. And number two, if you appreciate this video and find it useful, then I would invite you to go ahead and click the thumbs up icon. Cool. Oh, there's one more thing I didn't tell you. It's almost 4 pounds in weight. It's a pretty substantial speaker. But again, it's not portable. It doesn't have a battery. It's not designed to move around. It's designed for you to plug in and enjoy. So, the Sonos One, and it's a work in progress. You know, to be fair, it's going to be way more cool in a couple of months. Sonos, however, will be able to upgrade everything via remote. So if you get it now, it will just get all these additional features over time. Super cool. cool. Sonos One in black or white, it's $199.99. You can pick it up at bestbuy.com or wherever your favorite retailer is. This is Dave Taylor. I'm going to go back to my classical music, and I'll catch you in my next video.